I missed your birthday 3 years straight. Still kissed your hand like it was fate. But love, I never asked you if you were okay. You made space for all my storms, built a quiet place I never warmed. I spoke in sighs and called them truth. You stayed, I called that proof. Your voice got small when mine got tired. I kept the peace like cutting wires. Never fought, just let it break. I thought silence made us safe. I'm sorry it took me this long to see that loving you was more than staying. Sorry I let you fade in me. I wore your love like routine, but it deserved a flame. You wrote letters I never read, left books half open by the bed. I saw them, just didn't know that those were cries you couldn't show. I'm sorry it took me this long to see that loving you was more than staying. Sorry I let you fade in me. I wore your love like routine, but it deserved a flame. If this is too late, no, I never meant to love you like that. Sticks, the floor still creaks, the same old bulb still hums too weak. I came to fix the lock last week, but left the tools back in the car. There's tape on corners you want smart to hang a frame we never bought. The couch still leans the way we sat, like it remembers where we fought. I scrubbed the grout, replaced the blinds, but not the silence you left behind. I changed the bulbs, I cleaned the sink, but still can't wash out how we think. It's not the house, it's what we missed. All the little things we didn't fix. The chair you hated, the light too dim, still hold more truth than we let in. it's not the house, it's what we missed. All the little things we didn't fix. I sweep the floors, but not the days we let slip by, afraid to say we broke in ways that don't make.
She sat where pine and silence met, in his old coat, her silhouette. She laughed like dusk was made of wine. He called her wild like it meant mine. He carved her name on bark and bone, his hands unsure, her heart unknown. They left a ring on granite's face, a vow the wind refused to trace. I've seen such love too fast to name, a candle lit without a flame. I'm not a mirror, but I keep what lovers drop when dreams don't sleep. He said some hearts are meant to roam. She thought it was a flame, a home. They move like time would never sting. She left the scent of early spring. They kiss like clocks were made to lie, and still I hold the wire. She came alone when branches thinned, with letters folded like her chin. She fed me paper one by one, each line a stone, each word a sun. One road of rings and waiting doors, one side of nights he came no more. The last just said I won't be when chasing a man who won't begin. She stopped when frost replaced the dew, but I still echo what she knew. I'm not the moon, but I recall the rise, the fall, the silent call. He spoke like glass about to break. She smiled like she'd outgrown ache. He vanished into rust and smoke. She vanished as the elm trees broke. The ring sank deep with barely sound, but some things don't stay down. For chapel bells and grace, more thunderstorm than warm embrace. But if you asked if it was real, yes, the kind you never heal. Now I hold the ring where the moss grows thin, in the hush where love is slept. She gave too much to one who strayed. He lost what he never kept. The world moves on with careless feet, but some things cling like rust. I am the stillness no one names, but I remember us. Now I hold the ring and silence sings of a girl who gave too much. The world forgets, but I do not. The lake remembers love. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud, Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take gas station coffee, dollar bills. My heels on gravel, town stand still. I wear a faded jean jacket with your name. Still smell tobacco, still play the game. You left with the sun and your leather shoes. Radio said storms coming through, but you were always the weather, weren't you? Always moving, always blue. They say this road leads nowhere, but I still wait by the sign. Bar called Evelyn's in Dead Man County, where your boots once matched mine. I paint my lips with fire red wine, still stuck on the wrong side of time. The jukebox don't play our song no more. Bartender changed since '94, but I order your whiskey extra ice. Pretend you're outside rolling dice. That girl you ran with had silver hair. They say she ran south, but I don't care. 'Cause ghosts don't scare me, love does more. And you're the only one I'm on. They say this road leads nowhere, but I still wait by the sign. Bar called Evelyn's in Dead Man County, where your boots once matched mine. I paint my lips with fire red wine, still stuck on the wrong side of time. You once said I was trouble and gold. Now all I am is but the bar still glows in amber light, and I still hope you'll stop tonight. So here's to you, our Laura mine, the queen of nowheres, still on your line. If you ever ride back through this town, I'll be waiting, hair down, heart unbound.
We laid back on the hood of your car. Somewhere the city gave up on the stars. You said the clouds look like people we lost, drifting above us, never counting the cost. You traced a name on the windshield's fog, like a secret kept inside a monologue. I didn't ask who you meant, I just knew. The sky always feels more honest than you. We're just cloud people passing through, drawn in the air, then erased too soon. Love like weather, beautiful but cruel. We never meant to stay, only to feel you, then fade. I told you love is just a borrowed coat, warm for a while, then left on the road. You said maybe some goodbyes are kind, they leave before they can ruin the night. We're just cloud people passing through, drawn in the air, then erased too soon. Love like weather, beautiful but cruel. We never meant to stay, only to feel and fade. Your touch like a forecast no one believes, soft when it's there, then gone with the breeze. But every time I look up, I see a version of you that still touches me. If we were real, we'd never feel like this. We're just cloud people passing through. Nothing to hold, but I still wanted you.
I took down the postcards last July, but left your note on the fridge nearby. You wrote by milk, I love you still. It's funny how small things can thrill. Your shoes aren't here, but I still pause when I walk in, like you're not lost. I hum the tune you used to play, not for hope, just out of sway. And I don't miss you like a storm, just like sunlight that used to warm. You were soft like old hotel sheets, gone but gently incomplete. I pour my tea, sit by the floor. You always said the light is more golden here at 4:30, and it is. It still is. And I don't miss you with regret. We were lovely, just not meant. You were here, and that was real, not forever, but enough to feel. You wrote by milk, I love you still, and I think maybe I always will. Took the train from LA, hair a mess, suitcase gray, wore my old coat, hid my face, didn't want no one to know I'd lost the race. You said you wait near Coney skies, but Brooklyn's cold and full of lies. The streets don't sing the way they did when we were just two reckless kids. Your name's still on my motel key. I left the West, but you stayed with me. Back to Brooklyn, no parade, just coffee stains and old charades. I thought I'd find you by the bridge, but all I found was what we did. You kissed me once on 7th Ave. Now I walk it like a ghost in drag. Back to Brooklyn, where I Diners closed, the lights are low. The jukebox plays what we used to know. You told me once to never cry, but I see you in every guy. I dyed my hair, changed my name, wrote a song, took all the blame. But darling, love don't change the past, and neon never seems to last. I wore your ring around my neck, now it's just a silver wreck. Back to Brooklyn, no parade, just coffee stains and old charades. I thought I'd find you by the bridge, but all I found was what we did. You kissed me once on 7th Ave, now I walk it like a ghost in drag. Back to Brooklyn where I began, but nothing ever goes as planned. You said heaven's just a subway ride, but baby, I've been down that line. There's no light past midnight bars, just lipstick marks and rental cars. So if you hear a girl who sings with a voice that tastes like gin, just know she went back to Brooklyn to bury everything she